All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join the link right down in the video description. It's in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video intro and run down on the memberships, what they will take. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Star Rock Student City YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Star Rock Student City DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies for the kings, the queens, and the children. African comedic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family, 25% off at this time, discount at this time. Get over there, check it out, get you something nice, get a discount, shop and save, save and shop. That's right, family. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,000, over 2,500 to be exact videos of from the general. We talking about fire, all the subjects that you know and love from the general to raw for YouTube. The making of the white man series, all debates, all religions exposed, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, and all the isms, ancient Egypt, Ethiopia, India, Olmec, Black power, politics, and economics. We got it all. And plus, we got hand-picked documentaries and lectures from the grandmaster teachers and experts. There's not another website on the planet that could compare or compete. Everybody knows Steady popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come over 500 exclusive live streams only to be seen on Patreon. That's the biggest perk. You can see them all live when they're going down. Feel what I'm saying? And so, hey, you already know these is the visually stunning, videos that you do not get no other place other than Patreon. Become a patron today and get that work. Subscribe to my Rumble, King Steady on Rumble, the Black Power Scholar that won't stumble or fumble. To all the family out there, donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the hardworking general, link right there on the screen, in the video description, in the chat, click donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Steady, General Steady, Sarah Student Steady. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now we talking about, is Kamala Harris setting in the lead up to take over America? People not talking about this. People not talking about this at all. And as I start to dig a little deeper, you see, because I understand that we talking about India, the nation India over there. That's a part of the ancient Kushite Empire. But what we have today is something totally different. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid culture standing on the foundation of a more ancient Kushite culture. And what has been established in that area is what they call a caste system. You see, a caste system, and it shouldn't be, something of an amazement because it is being it's being touted as the most ancient caste system in the world. It's the most ancient. And they say this, or you go look it up in every video, they say it's the most ancient system in the world. You see, so it ain't like it's been hid. It's been there for a very long time. Now, was you know stunning to me because in this caste system, you have, I believe, five. caste, you know, with the Dalits or the untouchables are not even in the caste. This is why they call them outcasts. So they outside of the caste system. And but at the top of the caste system is Brahmin. And they are said, and they're the most intelligent, you know. Now the crazy shit about it, they saying that this is ordained by the Hindu god. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they saying that this is ordained by, and so we cannot overemphasize that. It's supposedly a caste system that's handed down by God. And so it's a divinely appointed caste system. And so you got the Brahmins who are at the top of the caste system. And so they're the most intelligent. They supposed to be the best leaders and so on and so forth. And so what I did without knowing, I didn't know, because I say, okay, Kamala Harris, her mother was born in India. Her grandfather, of course, if she was born in, from that point, understandably, her father was a Jamaican. But let's deal with the mother's bloodline, knowing that she was born in India. I say, well, shit, they had they in a cast. Ain't no getting away from that. And that's going and the reason why I understood this, they don't like people fucking with that caste system neither. They didn't kind of cut into her ass about some of the things that she didn't say it. You know what I'm saying? So they, on one end, they want to celebrate, but on the other end, if she try to go left on what go on in India, which she done made some comments, they check her ass and let her know, like, well, this is how I go down over here. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you choose, you understand this ain't gonna change shit. This been going on for over 2,000 years, and they trying to metamorphosize it where it's not so prevalent. But the crazy shit about it is so under the radar that now they saying that the Hindu caste system has invaded the United States. I say, let me do some research. Let me see what's going on. And without me even putting that in there, they talking about how this caste system is not in America. When you look at most of these Hindus that are in high position, and I didn't even know the motherfucker that's running Google now. That's in. He's the president. He don't own it, but he's the president. He's not just a Hindu. He's not just an Indian. He's a Brahmin. Now the other motherfucker who was running. Matter of fact, let me come on, charge in. Yeah, the other motherfucker that was running for president too. He was an Indian, right? What was his name? Ramaswamy or something. Yeah, Ramaswamy. I got him back there. Yes, he's also a Brahmin. I didn't know that. I say, but I study this now. I'm gonna check because I know because it's gonna tell me what the fuck is on their mind. Okay, it's gonna tell me what's on their motherfucking mind, and I'm gonna take you there. You see, now not only is he a Brahmin, this guy, what's his name, Ramaswamy, he was running for president. What side was he running on? Vivek Ramaswamy. Yeah, Vivek Ramaswamy. Yeah, Vivek Ramaswamy. What side was he running on? Republican. Yeah, he was running on the Republican side. So Auto Vivek Ramaswamy. You do you know he's from the same area. He's from the same area that Kamala Harris's mother, her 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 grandmother and grandfather, they're not just Brahmins because they got Brahmins all over India. They are Tamil Brahmins. So they come out of the area of India called Tamil Nadu, okay, which is a southern region, which is a historically Kushite region. You see, when you talk about when I talk about some of the stone pyramid temples are down in that area, okay, that are down in that area. So that was historically a Kushite stronghold, okay. But he come out of the same region that Kamala Harris's grandfather, grandmother, and mother come out of. And so I started to look at a lot of the appointments and all of these Indian Indians that's coming, Hindus that's coming to America and they're getting high up positions. They're Brahmins. Now, what is that saying to me? Because as I look, they are, they compare the let me listen to me what I'm telling you. They compare the Brahmins to the Jews. That's what kind of stronghold that they have on the Indian population. The Jews being only like 13% of the I don't know what the population, they only got so many Jews in the world. They're a small minority. I don't even know. It wasn't even 13%. You know what I'm saying? They are small population, but they own so much. You see what I'm saying? They own them there a lot of shit for being such a small population. When it come to media, when it come to politics, when it come to banking, and all of that shit. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's the Rothschilds, whether it is, you know what I'm saying, and all of this, they own so much to be such a small minority. So they compare these Brahmins in India, much like to the Jew. Where they this small elite at the top, and anytime you go on there, I just saw a video where they talked about all the Brahmins that didn't had high positions from India all over the world. And they blast this shit out on the video, and to promote it even further. And so I have to think, see, I got the video. We got the video on Kamala Harris. This was 3 years ago, where she said, she talked about her Indian heritage. She talked about her Indian. We have to, because ain't no in betweens in this shit. It is what it is. Whatever motherfuckers want to run on, let them run on it. I don't give a fuck. But history is, as they say, Malcolm X say, history is as qualified to reward all research. It's what it is. Now, if her grandfather, grandmother, and a mother, all of them were Brahmin, so that comes with a certain frame of thinking, and so they they like stayed to the letter about keeping them that caste system like it is. They the first ones that, if any, like I was watching where certain other castes were able to get in the priesthood. They will goddamn protest that. They don't want no other. If you in a different caste system, they don't want you to become a priest. Now, some of them can they have gotten in the priesthood. And there's videos of how the Brahmins will, pressure them and, you know, ridicule them and, damn near run them out the priesthood. You understand? Do whatever is in their power to get them out of there. Especially the Dalits and shit. That's like the lowest of the low. Don't even want. I just seen a video where they don't even want Dalits to come into the temple to pray. That's how deep this shit is. They don't even. So the thing is, I'm trying to figure out how you gonna be black and Indian at the same time, knowing the caste system. See, that's fake, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's fake because in the real world, you understand rules to this shit. Okay, it's rules to this shit. Black over there in the sense that a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You go to India, your ass is an outcast. Period. That's what you is. You can go over there and you can have your own frame of thinking. You don't have to stay there. But if you go there, that's what it is. And looking up the most racist countries in the world. I didn't create this. They saying that India is the most racist country on the planet because of this caste system. Okay. And what they're saying, as I was watching some news editorials, is that it's quietly creeping into the United States. They're not gonna make the ruckus like they do over in India. But what they're doing is they are placing these Brahmin Hindu Indians in high ranking positions. You understand what I'm saying? And they come in there with that frame of reference, which ultimately is gonna be a clash with it's already didn't happen on low level. If you didn't went into motherfucking 7-Eleven, I looked up in Detroit and the goddamn Indian one. I didn't even see how it happened. Had took over Church's Chicken. I believe they bought Church's Chicken. I ain't saying you should eat it or not eat it. I'm just saying Church's Chicken been in goddamn black America for the last 30 years. And one day I just happened to go in the goddamn Church's Chicken and it was Hindus in there flipping chicken, cooking chicken. I say, what the fuck is going on? So they have quietly come in, just like the Chinese. You see what I'm saying? It's just like the Chinese. And so, yes, it's coming. They're coming in here with that frame of thinking. Now they ain't gonna treat the white boy like that. They ain't gonna do that because they know he at the top. Okay, he's there. He'll put a foot off in their ass. So they come at him like. You see what I'm saying? But anybody below that white boy, that's how it's going. They gonna treat you just like them Dalits over there in India. That's a fact. It ain't gonna be no other way. And it's so many videos on YouTube that talk about. I seen one Somalian video. He said he's so sick of them. He don't know what to do. You understand? Because they all up and down East Africa. You see what I'm saying? All off in Mauritius, Madagascar, all in them area. You understand what I'm saying? And you hear the shit that go on already. So now that you understand that coming over here and that they get in positions of power, matter of fact, let me play this. So you hear this. They probably gonna be like, let me make sure I don't play all of it because they've been and said, I'm violating. I be playing some of these videos and they get mad at me when I play. You say Church's Chicken is still white. These Indians have a master franchise deal. Well, whatever they got, they in on the deal. Okay. Let me see if I can get this video file in here. Let me see if I can get this video file in here. I think that's it right there. No, hold on. Let me see where. Let me see if I can get this file in here. This might be up in here. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go in here. Let me hold on, y'all. Okay, I see where it says. It says U.S. Okay, okay. I think I see it now. Let me get down here. I think that's it right. I think this it. This it right here. I got it. I got it. Let me put it on in here.
Indian American woman to be nominated as
Let me go and bring it down. Let me get it on down here.
as the first candidate. I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent. When my mother,
You
Asian
hear that?
descent, States of South Asian descent, President of the United States of South Asian descent.
South Asian
When my
descent.
President of the United States of South Asian descent. When my mother, President of the United States of South Asian descent. When my mother, Shamala, stepped off the plane in California at 19 years old, she didn't have much in the way of belongings, but she carried with her lessons from back home. Growing up, my mother would take my sister, Maya, and me back to what was then called Madras, because she wanted us to understand where she had come from and where we had ancestry. And of course, she always wanted to instill in us.
All right. So right there, she been taught like a Brahmin. You feel me? So when you and all you had to do is do your research. Do your research and see how Brahmins relate with the other caste system. It does not change. It does not change. You see what I'm saying? They stay on code with that. You know, they stay on code. You can look up right now today, and that's what and they stay on code. They still, the Brahmins are the elite. They the elite. They've been ordained by God to be the best. That's really what they saying. Ain't it? And so they trying to get out of that. But how can you do that unless you banish Hinduism? And they say that the caste system come out of the teachings of Hinduism, the holy book, and this, that, and the third. And so how you gonna win? How you gonna get rid of it? And so people want to act like, and so the guy, the Ramaswamy, he been getting on her ass because he from the same area as her grandfather, a Tamil Brahmin. They from straight up out of Tamil. And so he been on her head because you see right there, she say South Asian descent. Nah, she black. And knowing damn well the Brahmins treat, and majority of what you call black. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, use an outcast. Use an outcast. And so don't confuse yourself. Anybody confused? Take your ass to India. And you will, nigga, all you had to do is spend 24 hours in that motherfucker. And you will know within 24 hours, all your confusion will be over with. You'll learn quickly. Okay. So if you're confused, take your ass on over there and see for yourself. It won't take you long. It won't even take you 24 hours. Yeah. 12. Less than that. And so we would like to know, because she's been taught as a Brahmin, as an elitist. That's what they, and so it's in their nature to bring in more of they caste system. Watch and see who come in under her administration. Let's watch and see. We'll see what type of relationship, if she get in, that they have, if this in, because it almost looked like a Trojan horse, man. It looked like a Trojan horse. I don't see how people don't see this. To have these people, and we've been here for all this time, and I don't even know how many black people is in the Senate right now. You see what I'm saying? Niggas, I mean, I don't know, the highest ranking cabinet member. We just gonna say just straight up foundational black. The only one I think in the caste system, I don't know of any importance that get any type of visibility, is the Secretary of Defense. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't even know how many blacks are in Congress. How many blacks in Congress? Let's see. Okay, we got more than what I thought. We got 62 black Congress members. Okay, so 11.5% of the total membership. And because when I look back not too long ago, they didn't have but about 3, 4. It was the lowest it had ever been. You see, under let me see. It was real low. It was real low. They had, you know what I'm saying? And so it's 62 in there right now. But anyway, to have them in position like that, knowing what they 62, yeah, I see that. Knowing what they think about, blacks, and what they think about themselves on being an elite caste ordained by God, just like the Jews. They believe the same thing. It just in the Hindu religion, they think the same way. That's a problem. And I'm gonna tell you now. And if don't nobody else tell you, I'm gonna let you in on some shit. Blacks in the future are gonna clash with that Hindu caste system because they coming over here more and more and more and more. And as they get in positions of power, see, they quiet. Just like I didn't know that the motherfucker Google, it's a couple more motherfuckers that's running some shit that I didn't know. Yeah, they in more shit than I thought. Yeah, motherfucker running Adobe. Yeah, and motherfucker running chairman of Microsoft. Satya Nadella running CEO and chairman of Microsoft. Arvind Krishna, CEO of IBM. Laxman Narasimhan, CEO of Starbucks. Sanja me Rotra or whatever, CEO of Micron Technology. So there, they didn't came over here and now I'm gonna just take this motherfucker right here. Let me see, just to find out what something on him. And then I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, he's the guy running Microsoft. Let me see. Let me see. Let's find out what his background is. Oh, I see his parents right there. I see his parents right there. I'm gonna go. Yeah, yeah. I see his parents right there. Let me see. I want to know what his damn father. I want to see if I. Okay. Let's see what his father was. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see what his religion. I'm gonna just go and put his religion. I want to see what his religion is. He is a Hindu. I don't know what his caste is. Oh, there you go, right there. Say caste. Let me see. He's a Brahmin. He's a Brahmin. I looked it up. He's a Brahmin. No, I ain't voting. So the guy of Microsoft crazy. You see, it's proof. I looked it up. So y'all motherfuckers play games with. Ain't nobody talking about that. They ain't talking about that. Going to the root. And so that's how she was raised, just like the rest of them. They all in that caste system, that elite system together. So guarantee you, when they get to talking with one another, they most definitely ain't talking about your black ass. So is she black? Is she black? What is that? Now we know what it means. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they not like us. No, sir. That what black mean to us ain't the same with black. See, if you ask them, what does black mean? You understand what I'm saying? Ask them, what does it mean? You ain't gonna get close to nothing of what we believe about what black mean. No. So y'all niggas best to wake up. Straight up. And so I'm staying on this. I'm not moving away from it because looking into and then looking into the Brahmin, and then the video what led me to them. I didn't just up and say, oh, they was talking about how many Brahmins have rose up in the United States on the quiet tip. So they in one other video was talking about the caste system has quietly snuck into America. That's what they saying. And that they practicing it in an elite way, just like other elite groups, just like the Jews. They do it quietly. You don't never know who running this, that, and the third, but their hand is on everything. So watch it. I'm on something, and I ain't leaving it alone. Remember where you heard it from, where you got it from. Motherfuckers not talking about that. You see what I'm saying? And once they in, which they already in here, they saying that it's gonna be a future clash between blacks and this Hindu caste system because it's setting up strong. And you see how quietly they didn't took over some of the major companies in America. Give it another year or two or three and see how further they have, and dug their claws into American society. Man, it's gonna be problems. You better wake up. This is General Sarah Soon-Seti saying, hey, yeah, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education. We're not done. I want y'all to stay with me. Come on back. Click some of them links. Come on back and let's talk about it, family. We got some hot topics on the menu. This General Sarah Soon-Seti saying Black Power.